But like, I can't even show you that. It's actually so embarrassing. Well, shit. It's literally raw. Hello, welcome to the video, welcome to the channel. As promised in my last vlog, I was unwell. Truly unwell for several days, but I'm finally feeling much better. And like I said in my last video, I want to make this freaking smash cake. I want to practice for Lily's first birthday because it's like 5 weeks away, which is crazy. And I know I could literally buy like a cupcake from the grocery store and be like, bing, bang, boom, easy, done. But that's just not my style. I like to bake and I want to make her little cake because I have a vision. And so I really want to try for it. So that's what we're gonna do today. If you're new here, my name's Emily. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel. It means so much. I'm almost to my 500 subscribers goal. So you should subscribe to support a stay-at-home mom. Okay, anyway, I already have all my stuff out. Actually, I need to grab my baking pans, but the baby's asleep, so I'm just gonna get as much done as possible. I'm gonna do this more like vlog style because I don't want to rush through it and I want to like take my time and have fun. Also, if you need another PSA to not get layers, my hair just doing what she wants, you know? Driving me nuts, but it's fine. So let's get started. If you're curious, I'm not doing like gluten-free, dairy-free, vegan, blah, 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 blah. Like, it's just, I'm gonna use the King Arthur vanilla cake, but instead of like granulated sugar, I'm gonna use date sugar. So it's just gonna be like no refined sugar, basically. Still gonna be butter, eggs, regular old flour. Like, I'm not doing too crazy granola crunchy craziness, you know? Like, it's just a little bit granola. And then same for the icing. It's just gonna be cream cheese, butter, and then date syrup instead of like sugar. So we'll see. I don't know. It could go horribly. That's why I want to practice and not try it out the day before her birthday and then have to like run to the store. I just would like to make it. I think it'd be fun. So that's what we're gonna do. I'll link the recipes that I'm using below. One's from King Arthur, like I said, and then another is from a YouTube video that I found. I'll leave her video linked down below too. So everyone's getting credit where credit's due. I'm just mix matching different recipes. Okay, I have my little pans. The stainless steel, it's fine, it works. You just like really have to grease them and line them with parchment paper, or else fat chance you're getting your cakes out without it sticking or like crumbling apart. Side note, how cute are these nails? They're so funky. I'm in my purple era, I guess. I don't know. I'm not mad about it. Anyway, although the lighting is so much better this way, I might have to swing you guys around and put my back to the window because I kind of need my counter space. And like I said, this is vlog style. It's casual. Sorry. All right, if you're curious how I line these pans, I have a full parchment sheet paper out and then I set the bowls, and then I set the pans on top of it, and then I just trace out the circles, cut the circle, and then I cut long strips, and they're just like a tiny bit too short. So I have the other little strips to fill in that gap. If you're curious, I'm gonna grease the pan first before I put in the parchment paper lining so that the parchment sticks, and then I'm gonna grease the inside of the parchment paper once I have that line too. So really trying to make sure it does not stick. I have my oven preheating to 350. I already forgot if I mentioned it, but I'm using date sugar. It's this Date Lady date sugar. I found it on Amazon. It's a 1-to-1 replacement. So whatever your recipe calls for in sugar, you use the same amount of this. But it does say to increase your flour a little bit, so I don't really know why, but I did. I'm not sure what that'll do to the recipe. Again, why I'm practicing, but just FYI. I have all my dry stuff in, and I'm just gonna whisk it together. Okay, I added my butter, and it said to mix until it's like sand, like wet sand. Okay, it's mixed. Here's the final consistency. Hard to show with one hand, but I don't know. I haven't made enough like cakes. Like I don't really make cake a lot. So I don't really know if this is like looking normal or looking kind of weird, but we're just gonna go with it. Okay, I threw them in the oven. My baby's awake. I gotta go grab her. Oh no. I just added my date syrup and it like kind of just dyed my frosting pink, which is just was not part of the plan. I don't know. That's silly. Baking with one hand is a little challenging. I won't lie. It kind of just tastes like cream cheese. I think it needs a lot more whipping. We will see. This could be a total mistake, but I am gonna add a little bit of this like organic stevia because it just tastes like cream cheese. Like, my kitchen's a mess, don't judge me. Feeding my baby. I wanna turn one of these over and see what's happening. Woo, 3 for 3. My baking pans were perfectly lined, so I really only have me to thank for that. I am gonna trim the tops to make them level so we can taste it then. Okay, I'm not really sure what's happening with the frosting. I haven't tried it since I added like, I don't know, a couple tablespoons of stevia. I will say I like the texture of it. It's really nice and fluffy. It's hard to tell on camera, but it's like solid, you know, it's not falling apart. It just needs more sweetener. It just tastes like cream cheese to me. I think that's good. It tastes familiar. It tastes like the Philadelphia strawberry cream cheese. It kind of tastes exactly like that, to be honest. That's kind of good. Okay, we're good. I didn't measure. All in all, I would guess I added about a 1/4 cup of stevia. They do make one that's like a confectioner's, which I think is what you would usually put in an icing. Okay, she's content, just kind of snacking on some chicken tenders and sweet potato fries. So I'm gonna cut the top of one of these cakes because I'm dying to know what it tastes like. Well, shit. Gonna do what you absolutely should not do, and I'm just gonna pop it back in the oven. It's literally raw. Like, raw. Actually raw. I don't know because I checked each one differently with different toothpicks and only one of them was wet. So I left that one in the oven, gave it 5 more minutes and it was good. I let them all cool. And one of them was like, one of them looked fine. The other 2 were like raw. Like the top was like cooked, it had like, you know, it was like browned a little bit, raw, completely raw. So they're back in the oven. I got stuff to do, so I'm gonna let those bake for like 10 more minutes, check them again, like that'll do anything, and let them recool again. Do not do this, just don't. I don't think it's safe. I'm still gonna eat it, but it's fine. Okay, I just like put frosting to stick them together. I put frosting underneath to help it keep from sliding, but it's not really helping that. So I'm gonna add a bigger dollop. I am so far beyond the point of thinking I'm going to put it in a piping bag. I'm just gonna use this anyway, so I feel like there's really no point. If there's any actual bakers watching this, probably cringing so hard right now. I'm trying my best. I've actually only tried to do this one other time and it didn't go horribly, but it wasn't like stunning. As Jenna Marbles would say, I have the too much gene. I literally don't know when to stop. Okay, here it is so far. Honestly, I think it's pretty. I don't know. Okay, honestly, I have two like different options, visions in my head, if you will. This is one of them. It's just very simple, crumb coat, cake topper, maybe some like fresh berries on top, simple, rustic, pretty. But then I also have a thought of like, well, what if I put this in the fridge and then I do like a proper hole, like where you can't see the cake through it, and then I add like pink daisies on top, like a darker pink daisy. Am I capable of that? That I don't know. Okay, I did find this super cute glass cake stand at Target for $5 in the dollar section. So let's pull this off and just see what it looks like on the little cake stand because I'm curious. Okay, also here's her cake topper. A little spoiler alert to what her theme is. But I just think this is so cute. Okay, here is the cake as a crumb coat with just that. I think that's very cute, very simple, very homemade, but I like it. Sorry, Sean came home, he tried the frosting, he loved it. Tried the cake, he loved it. So I don't know, maybe I'm like being too hard on myself. I would give it like a 6 out of 10. I feel like Sean would say like an 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, maybe. He loved it. I added a little bit of red dye to a small portion of my frosting, which this is the bad red dye. I just realized I 100% thought I bought like an organic food dye kit because I've seen them so many times, and I guess I just bought like a normal standard one. So this is not the good dye. Lily will not be ingesting this. Okay, I've literally never frosted a cake past the crumb coating stage, and I know getting it to be like perfectly smooth is beyond my capacity at this point in time. So I'm just gonna try my best. Okay, I'm gonna keep doing this a billion times and then I'll come back to you. Okay, I keep telling myself, okay, I'll stop here, and then I'm like, oh wait, but just this little part right here, oh wait. But genuinely, I need to finish this because there's no chance Sean is not going to want to eat this tonight. So I want to do the daisies just to practice doing the daisies. So I hate that. This is the smallest piping tip that I have, and it's still, I think, just like a little too big, honestly. I really want to like scrape this off. I think I'm going to. I really don't like that one at all. This is so hard. That is horrendous. Oh, no, no, no. Nope. But like, I can't even show you that. It's actually so embarrassing. It's just, I need like a way smaller piping tip. I think it looks way better with the empty middle versus like me filling it in. It still just looks like so homemade, but that's okay. I think I'm gonna go for one more right here and then stick the thing back there. Also, ignore the edges. Now that I've scraped it all off a million times, it just looks like crazy. I'm like actually afraid to blink. Yikes. I have no idea what I'm doing, FYI, if that's not blaringly obvious by this entire video. Shout out to all the bakers. I think that's as good as it is going to get. Okay, this was as good as I could get with the tip that I have. I hate it. Like, actually, I hate it so much, but it's just as good as I could get. I need to get a way smaller one. Maybe fix like the texture, I don't know. We have to go to dinner right now, so this just like, it has to be, it is what it is. You know, I'm out of time. I don't know if Sean will be able to come home and not try a bite of it, so I just wanna wrap this video up. I mean, it turned out fine. It usually does, but what a journey, what a process. I hope you guys like this video. Let me know which one you like more, the crumb coat or the more like solid, not with those flowers, but like flowers, like better flowers, hopefully. We'll practice again sometime, but let me know which one you like more. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. It's the next day. Just thought I'd hop in here, let you guys see the inside of it, let you know how it tastes. Honestly, the flavor is delicious, like really, really good, but the cake is so dense, like so dense. But to be fair, I also ate it like straight out of the fridge. So I think if maybe it sat for like an hour or two out on the counter, it would be better. But I will say I'm leaning more towards the crumb coat. I just love how it looks and I just think it's so pretty. But let me know. What do you guys think?